Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. Gamers of Reddit, what game has hooked you the longest and why? Cabal space program over 1 Kelvin hours logged. I think it's the fact that I can build a rocket ship and land it on the moon. I'm not very good at the game, I can barely make it to the third planet, but I just love building crazy rockets and seeing if they work. I'm over 2 Kelvin at this point, have landed and launched from every planet and moon, but I find myself coming back to design yet another big craft, or a new type of shuttle or rover. There's always an idea stirring about a better way to do something. I mostly do in atmosphere airplays and stuff, then dogfight my friends using dark multiplayer. Game, Factorio. Reason, the factory must grow. Honestly though, Factorio keeps my attention because there's infinite possibilities and there's basically no penalty for changing your direction. Want to move this entire factory over 3 squares so you can make a perfect smiley face? Okay, no problem man, your robots will take care of it in a couple minutes. Realize you placed the wrong kind of thing? No worries, here it is back in your inventory. Notable exception, the fucking bugs who destroy your shit. I discovered bots in the nick of time. Factory was just a useless mess and I wasn't interested in tearing it down belt by belt. Good old bots. I don't think Civilization V has ever failed to keep me entertained, which is why I keep coming back to it. I actually avoid playing it because I just know as soon as I run it the entire day is gone. What are you talking about? Nothing wrong with playing a few turns and blinks. Why is it night time? Age of Empires 2. So glad to still be able to get home and play this game, it truly withstood the test of time. Have you been playing the new one? Sims, I love just spending hours building houses. I make ridiculous storylines for all my lil Sims and before I know it one of them always becomes some dude who sits on a computer all day. The Sims is the game for me that I say, hey, I have an hour to kill. I can play for a bit and then next thing I know it's 3 in the morning and I have no idea what happened. Same. All of a sudden it's 3 in the morning and it will be the only things I play for about the next 2 weeks. RimWorld. Base game has hundreds of hours of gameplay. Mods add even more. RimWorld is the only game where I can take a decrepit old lady with dementia, 2 cataracts and a bad back and slowly turn her into a killer robot as I replace her limb by limb. And then you replace her arms with alien robot blades and her demented brain with an RE core. And then the RE runs rampant and she cuts a bunch of people's limbs off and you end up salvaging her for parts. And you use her old parts to replace all the limbs she cut off of other people. That one colonists that pushes you too far with their sensitivity and mental breaks, and you know what, Bob? You're going to take on that cave infestation alone. Yeah. Bare-handed. No armor, hell, no clothes. And guess what? I am going to take a kidney the day before I send you out too. Or you get that one pyromaniac who doesn't do manual labor, so you're forced to put him to work making wooden sculptures that he later sets on fire and burns. You know what, Kevin? Since you love fire so much, you're going to hunt that Boomalop pack in a firestorm. Oh, and you only get melee weapon, no armor, no clothes. And guess what? I am going to take a kidney and your left eye the day before I send you out too. Or that one colonist, who falls in love, gets married, forms a love triangle, get a divorce and marries a peg-legged cook, Gus, but then divorces him and half my colony now hates each other. You know what, Karen? Since you love messing with people, guess who's going on that trade mission to the slaver camp alone to trade those kidneys, and that I got from Bob and Kevin this morning. You can keep your clothes. And guess what? That fancy prosthetic leg you got last year, I am taking it and giving it to Gus, you're getting his peg. Good luck on your journey to Red Death Grove Slavers pirate camp. Oh, and I only gave you enough raw food for a one-way trip. Bye. Edit, Rip Bob, Kevin, and Karen. I sent a guy out to a quest naked but he survived. Everybody loves a good Rim. Rim truly does the job. Mount and Blade, Warbad. Want to crush some peasants, be a mercenary or a lord? This game has it all. And the glorious butter. Reminder that Ballord comes out in early access on March the 31st of this year, finally. It's finally harvesting season. RuScape. Specifically OSRS. The oldest account I own right now was created 4986 days ago, over 13 years, with 77.5 days worth of game time just in OSRS. This doesn't even account for the time my account has on RS3. The thing with RuneScape is even if you say you've quit, you never truly quit. Came here to type this same message. Working on 99 mining right now. P. Are you training prayer at the same time or no? Minecraft, do you really need an explanation? It's not your craft or our craft, it's mine, so leave me alone. Not our craft. You have angered the Red Army. Terraria because it takes me ages to beat a boss. Just started yet another playthrough and sank the first 30 hours of my holidays into it. I expect at least another 10 hours until I could hope to beat the Moolord. What a game. And there's still expert mode and after that mods. Currently on an expert Revege's Calamity run Almeo. Stardew Valley. I paid $15 for Stardew Valley in 2015. I'm still playing that mother to this day. I'll have passed the 500-hour mark by the time I'm finished with my current run. I've had Stardew Valley for, like, 3 weeks, and I've already reached 100 hours. Should I be concerned? So much bang for your buck. D&D. Imagination. Man, I am almost ashamed of how many hours I've put into watching Critical Role. I listen to it and essentially think of it as listening to a dynamic audio book. I mean Skyrim plus mods. You wanna play a horny game? Skyrim with mods has got you. You wanna play a brutally unforgiving technical combat game? Skyrim with mods has got you. You wanna play an immersive survival game and micromanage your needs? Skyrim with mods has got you. Wanna play a farming game? Skyrim with mods. Want to drown in lore and stories? Let me fucking introduce you to interesting NPC mod. Want to play a simple hunter who lives off the land? Skyrim with mods. Want an absolutely batshit insane surreal experience? Mod. Skyrim. It's not even about Skyrim itself as a game, it's how wonderfully moddable it is. It can become almost anything you want it to be. I've been playing Skyrim off and on since 2012. Sometimes there's a week when I just pick it back up where I left off a month before, when I get that itch to explore or go fight some drug or play for a solid week after work and then kinda let it go for a while. That's how I am with New Vegas. Animal Crossing. Checked in every single day for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I have other game systems, but of the games I've played I've never been so attached for so many hours. I'm expecting to be glued to my Switch when New Horizons comes out. Finally found my people. This is my favorite game series of all time. I have an account world on my GameCube that's over 15 years old that I still play on LOL. You're showing some real disrespect to Minesweeper. What I hate about Minesweeper is that while most of the board can be figured out through logic, the really hard boards will almost always come down to luck in the end. The number of times I've lost an expert board to a 50/50th guess after finding 98 mines. T_T. League of Legends, because I'm only happy when I'm angry. I always wonder why League is often so far down in these threads, but then I remember that all the people who play League are most likely busy playing League. I hate that this comment makes the most sense. As a wise man once said, I hate playing this shit, but I can't quit because I'm fucking addicted. The actual quote is even better, I'm so sick of this fucking company. You're trash. Fix the game. It sucks playing this shit, and I'm fucking addicted, so I can't quit. And then he proceeds to smash his headset on the table. World of Warcraft. Vanilla through to Cataclysm. Edit. A lot of people share this opinion on why they played it for so long. For me, it was the community. A lot of my time playing was the interaction and chat with my guild mates. Some of those I still remain in contact with, even after 7 to 8 years of not playing. I also believe that WoW was popular because of Warcraft 3 being such a big impact on gaming. From a business strategy, it was a gears move to have a MOBG based on such a successful and popular franchise. Can't believe this one is higher. WoW is like fucking crack. Because those people are too busy playing WoW. Literally all the top comments are newer games stating their played time in hours. WoW players have logged in play time in years. That's played time. Rocket League for sure. No way to freaking peak in the game. Custom modes are fun too. Rocket League's skill ceiling is still rising. I wonder if there will be anything that we can't do. Like 3 to 4 years ago, even the pros looked like what low champ is today. Yeah, Kruvy is a good example on how pro gameplay has changed over time. Shouldn't have to scroll down this far. Titanfall 2 because the movement, the story and everything. I enjoyed it. Protocol 3, protect the pilot. Fucking ninjas cutting onions again. I will not lose another pilot. Now I need to make up an excuse to why I'm crying at work.